Hello everyone, this is my second video in the series of videos where I am solving all India SAINIK school entrance exam questions. So in the last video I solved English section, and in this video I will solve the question of maths section. So in the maths section of this exam, various topics gets tested like percentages, profit and loss, bit of number system, geometry, not algebra, and some other stuffs as well. And a total of 50 questions is asked, that is from 26 to 75. So in this video I will try to solve all the questions from 26 to 50, and I hope you will have fun along the way. So without wasting any further time, let's start with the very first question, that is question number 26. It says a bullock cart is carrying 230 kg of sand to a construction site. If 4.65 kg sand slipped away on the way to the site, then find the amount of sand that reached the site. So what the question says is, assuming that this is a bullock cart and it is carrying sand onto it and it is going somewhere, due to a hole or something, some amount of sand falls out of this cart. So the amount that has fallen is 4.65 kgs, and the total amount that had been put onto this cart is 230 kgs. We are asked how much sand is remaining. So it is a very easy question. We'll just subtract 4.65 from 230. So after subtracting, we'll get 10 minus 5 is 5, 9 minus 6 is 3. This is 9, 9 minus 4 is 5. Yeah. So here it will be 225, not 55. Sorry. So it will be 225.35. I hope it was an easy question and you guys have followed me. In the next question, it says if the speed of a car reduced from 100 km per hour to 50 km per hour, then the time taken to travel the same distance will be. So in this question, I will assume a scenario where the distance we have been given is 100 km, assuming that it is a distance that we have to cover. Our previous speed, that is a speed 1, is 100 km per hour only, as given in the question. And as our speed has reduced from 100 to 50, so the new speed will be 50 km per hour. Now what will be the time taken? So in the first case, we know that time taken is what? Distance by speed. So in the first case, we have to cover 100 km at a speed of 100 km per hour. So obviously we'll need 1 hour to cover this distance. In the next scenario, where we have to cover 100 km at a speed of 50, will require what? 2 hours. Now if we see how much is the difference, we can see that the time taken has what? Doubled. It has got 2 times. So option number C will be correct. Moving to the next question, it says a train covers a distance of 1862 km with a speed of 98 km per hour. Compute the time taken. Basic question, we have to find the time here, and we know time is what? Distance by speed. So 1862 will divide it by 19, not 19, no, 98. Now this is 100 into 2 is 200, so it is bit less than 100, so we'll divide it by 1 only. 98 into 1 is 98, it is 8, it is 8, we'll bring 2 here, and 9 8 is a 72, so 9 8 is a 72, hand miss 7, 9 9 is a 81, and 7 is 88. So a total of 19 hours would be required to cover this distance. This 19 hours is given in option number C, so it will be correct. We have solved question of this slide. Moving to the next slide. Question number 29. It says that find the sum of 4-digit greatest number and 6-digit greatest number, each having 3 different digits. So this last line where it says each having 3 different digits is what makes the difference. So we have to write a 4-digit greatest number, but the caveat here is we have to use 3 different digits. So we'll try to maximize it. We'll take 2 9s, 1 8 and 1 7. There are 3 digits 9, 8 and 7 which have 3 different digits that has been used. Okay. Now 6 digit, what the smallest we need to find. So we'll try to keep it as lower as possible. So the first number anyway is going to be 1 only. Now we'll try to put as many zeros as we can. So 3 zeros extra. Now 2 more digits, 1 more zero I can put. So it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 digits are already here. We need to put 1 more digit, that would be 2. Now when we'll add both of these, so we'll get the addition as 9, 8, 9, 9, 0 and 1. Is there any option 109989? Yes, there is option number B. So moving to the next question, it says subtract this given number 28576 from the sum of the least and the greatest 5-digit number formed using these digits 3, 0, 5, 8 and 1. So all the the greatest digit that can be formed using these numbers is 8, 5, 3, 1 and 0, and the smallest number that can be formed is 1, 0, 3, 5 and 8. After adding both of them, we'll get 8, 6, 6, 5 and 9. I hope I have not made any mistake. Let me recheck. 8, 6, 6, 5 and 9. Yeah, there's no mistake. We'll subtract 2, 8, 5, 7, 6 from this. So 2, 9, 0. Okay, there's only this option which has 0 in it, so there's no point solving this whole problem. We'll mark A as an answer. If you are doing this question in exam, you should look into these things as well. Moving to question number 31, it says the complement of 1/4 of a straight angle will be. So first I will try to discuss a bit about complementary angles. So two angles whose sum, when the sum of two angles is 90 degree, such a pair is called what? Complementary pair. For example, 30 plus 60 is what? 90. So 30 and 60 are called what? Complementary pairs. And the sum of these two angles are called complementary angles. So here we are asked to find what? The complement of 1/4 of a straight line. So we know that a straight line is of 180 degree only. We'll divide this. 4 4s are 16 and 4 5s are 20, 45 degrees. Now the complement of 45 degree will be what? So we need the sum to be 90, so x will obviously be 45. So the complement of 45 is 45 only. Now let us look at the options. 45 is actually an acute angle. Yeah, it is an acute. It is not a right angle. No. Obtuse. No. Half of right angle. Yes, it is. So we need to look into the options. Option number D says both A and D, and it is quite correct. Moving to the next question. It says an angle is 3 times of the half of the right angle, find its supplement. So supplement, as we discussed complement, when the sum of two angles is 90, that is called complementary angles. So supplementary is when the sum of two angles is 180, then such a pair is called supplementary pair, and such angles are called supplementary angles. So an angle is 3 times of what? Of half of right angle. Half of right angle is 45, we know. So 3 into 45 is what? 5 3s are 15, hand me 1, 4 3s are 12 and 1 13. Now we'll subtract this 135 from 180, we'll get 7 minus 3 is 4, so 45 degree will be the correct answer. Moving to question number 33, it says while arranging the given fractions from least to the greatest, which fraction will be at the second last place? So basically this question asks us to find the second largest fraction. Like this whole statement is kind of written in a disguised manner, but what it actually asks is we need to find the second largest fraction in the from these given set of fractions. So we'll write the fractions first. There are two approaches to solve this question. One is by taking the LCM of the denominators, and the other is by comparing two fractions one at a time. By comparing two fractions, yes. So let us write these fractions first. 3 by 5, 1 by 3, 5 by 6 and 7 by 15. So in an exam kind of scenarios, this comparing two fractions is bit easier or bit faster. So 3 3s are 9 and 5 ones are 5. So this 3 by 5 is greater than 1 by 3. Now we'll compare 3 by 5 with 5 by 6. 6 3s are 18 and 5 5s are 25. So this 5 by 6 is greater than 3 by 5. Now between 5 by 6 and 7 by 15, 15 5s are 75, 7 6 are 42. So this 5 by 6 is the greatest. Now we have got one. Now we'll check 7 by 15 and what 3 by 5, because we know that this 1 by 3 is greater than 3 by 5. So there's no point in checking that. So we'll check 7 by 15 and 3 by 5. 7 by 15 and 3 by 5. So 7 5s are 35, 15 3s are 45. So 3 by 5 is greater. We need to find the second greatest. So 3 by 5 would be the second greatest number. It is our answer. Moving to the next slide. The next slide has this question, a similar kind of question again. Here we have to arrange the following fractions in ascending order. So let us write the fractions first. 2 by 3, 5 by 6, 7 by 8 and 9 by 14. Now taking two fractions at a time, 2 by 5 and 5 by 6. It is 6 2s are 12 and 5 3s are 15. This 2 by 3 is lesser than 5 by 6. Now 5 by 6 and 7 by 8. 8 5s are 40, 7 6 are 42. So this 5 by 6 is, 7 by 8, 7 6 are 42, 8 5 is 40, yeah. So 7 by 8 is greater than 5 by 6. In between 7 by 8 and 9 by 14, 14 7s are 98, 9 8s are 72. So the greatest out of all is 7 by 8. Now there's only this option which has 7 by 8 as the greatest number. If I would have solved this question in exam, I would have blindly picked option number C. But as I am discussing this question here, I will try to solve this till the last step. So the greatest out of all this is 7 by 8. Now we have to check between what? We'll remove this 7 by 8 first. Now we'll check this 9 by 14 with what? 5 by 6. 9 by 14 and 5 by 6. 9 6 are 54, 14 5s are 70. So 5 by 6 is greater. So the second greatest would be 5 by 6. Now we'll check 9 by 14 with what? 2 by 3. 9 3s are 27, 14 2s are 28. So 2 by 3 is greater than this, and the final would be 9 by 14. As I said in the very start of this question, option C would be correct, because this has this 7 by 8 the last, and none other, other than this, there's no any option which has this in the last position. So I hope I'm making sense and we are on same wavelength. Question number 35. It says the normal body temperature of a human being is 37 degrees Celsius. Convert into degree Fahrenheit. So in this question we have to write this formula. F is equal to 9 by 5 into C plus 32. So we'll divide 5 and 37. 7 5s are 35 and 5 4s are 20. Now 7 by 4 into 9 is what? 7.4 into 9 is what? 9 4s are 36. We have 3 in hand. 9 7s are 63 and 3 66. So after solving this whole thing, we have got what? 66.6. Okay, this cursor is bit of fumbling, I don't know why, but I will carry on with this. Yeah. So now we'll add this 32 to it. This is 6, this is 8, and this is 9. So 98.6. We can't see any option as 98.6, but we can see an option that has 98.5. I guess this option has got mistyped. So in my opinion, there's no answer correct given here, but I'm very much confident with my answer. 98.6 would be the correct answer. Okay, so moving to question number 36. It says the difference between minus 50 degrees Celsius and 72 degrees Celsius. In such question, we basically subtract the smaller number from the larger number. So 72 plus 52 is what? 2 and 7 and 5 is 12. So 122 degrees Celsius will be the correct answer. Moving to question number 37. It says express this 18 kgs and 5 grams into kgs. So this 18 kg is already in kg, so there's no need to convert this. We need to convert this 5 gram into some kgs. In this situation, I will write the units first. So we have first kilogram, then hectogram, after that we have decagram, and finally we have gram. So we have to go from smaller unit to a larger unit. So we'll divide it by 10. How many times? 1, 2, and 3. 3 times. So 5 divided by 10 into 10 into 10. After solving this, you will get 0.005 kg. You may ask how I got this, but we know that it will have 3 zeros in the denominator and we have 1 digit here, so we need to put 2 extra zeros to make it equivalent to what we want. So finally we have 18.005 kgs and this will be our correct answer. Is there any option? Yes, option number D. Moving to question number 38. It says find the number of zeros on 1 kilometer when you convert a kilometer into a millimeter. So again we need to write the whole unit. So kilometer, hectometer, decameter, then meter. After that we have decimeter, followed by centimeter, and finally there's a millimeter. So we need to go from kilometer to millimeter. We are going from a larger unit to a smaller unit. We need to multiply by what? 10. How many times? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So we'll have how many zeros? 6 zeros. So we have this in option number B. It will be correct. So we have solved all the questions from 26 to 38 till now. We are still left with a bunch of questions that is there in the next few slides. Now we are asked a few Roman number based questions. So it says which of the following is the correct representation of this number 99. So this 99 can be written as 90 plus 9 and this 90 can be written in Roman as XC and 9 can be written as IX. So finally 99 can be written as XC and IX. So option number C will be correct. Moving to next question, it says find the value of MXLII CXCIV minus LXIII. So we'll solve each of these first. What each of these Roman numbers can be converted into. So M is 1000, XL is 40, and this 2 is 2. So it will be 1042. We'll write this 1042 somewhere here. Now next one. It is CXCIV. So C is 100, this CX is 90 and this is 4, so it is 194. Let us add both of them first. So it is 6, 9 and 4 is 13 and 2 and 1. Yes. Now we need to just subtract this last Roman number from this. So LX, I and I is what? L is 50, X is 10. So it is 60, 60 and 3, 63. Now we'll subtract this 63 from this. We will get 3. This is 7. This is 1 and 1. Finally, we have to convert this 1173 into a Roman number. So 1, 1, 7 and 3. So it can be written as 1000 plus 100 plus 70 plus 3. 1000 we know M, 100 we know C, 70 we know L, X and X, and 3 is I and I. So finally we will have a Roman number as M, C, L, X, X, I. Is there any option as such? We can see in option number A we have this, so it is our answer. It was a good question, I would say. Not very tough, but yeah, it required some amount of pencil work. Moving to question number 41, we are just left with 10 more questions. So name the type of angle whose measure is 29 degree more than the difference of 136 and 77. So let us first find the difference between these two. This is 9 and this is what? 7 and 5 is 12. Yes. We need to add 29 to it. So 9 and 9, 18, 5 and 2, 7 plus 1, 88 degrees. So we know when an angle is less than, what I am saying, this when an angle is lesser than 90 degree, it is called an acute angle. So 88 degrees is obviously less than 90 degrees. So option number A will be correct. Moving to question number 42. It says which of the angles in the given figure is larger than two right angles. So just looking at the figure, we can say that this angle A is not greater than right angle. This is not. This obviously is not. So this angle C is only greater than two right angles. So only C would be correct. Moving to question number 43, it says all chords of a circle are diameter. No, it is quite false. If it is a circle and somewhere here is the center, all these lines are what? Chords. But there is only one diameter. So this is only called the diameter, and diameter is basically the longest chord of a circle. So statement B says diameter is the longest chord of a circle. It is very true, but it is quite wrong. So only statement B is true. Moving to question number 44, it says find the place value and the face value of digit 6 in the number this. So let us check how many digits are there after 6. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 4 zeros. So 8. So 8 zeros. So 6 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. And the face value we know is 6 only. 6 into 6 is 36 and then 8 more zeros. So we'll just count, is there 8 zero in this option? 2, 2, 4, 2, 6, no wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Yeah, option number B has 8 zeros, so it will be quite correct. Moving to question number 45, find the smallest 5-digit number using 3 different digits. We have solved this kind of question very early on while solving questions. So we have to find the smallest 5-digit number which has 3 different digits. So we need at least 3 different digits. But in this option A, we have only 2 digits, 1 and 0. So it is wrong. This also has only 2 digits. It is also wrong. Option number C is not even a 5-digit number. So there's no point discussing this. This option number D, yes, has 3 different digits, 1, 0 and 2. And yeah, it is quite not. It is basically the smallest number which we can form using the 3 different digits. So option number D will be right answer. 5 more questions left. Moving to the next slide. If a number is divisible by 8 and 3 both, then by which number will it always be divisible by? So yeah, if a number is divisible by 8 and 3, we know that 8 and 3 are what? 8 and 3 are co-primes. So the multiplication of 8 and 3 is 24. So this number, whatever the number is, it will be divisible by all the factors of this 24. So option number C will be correct. Now the next question says the product of two numbers with LCM of 112 is 4032. So we are given the LCM 112. We have been given the product of those two numbers 4032. So we know a formula which says HCF into LCM is equal to what? Product of two numbers. So here this HCF is to be found. We are already given with LCM. So we just need to divide 112. We just need to divide 4032 with 112. So 112 is quite close to 100. So 100 into 4 is 400. But we need lesser than this. So we'll divide it by 3. 3 to just 6. 3 and 3. So it is 7. It is 9 minus 3 is 6, and we know, so 6 2s are 12 and may 1, 6 and 1 7, 6 and 1 6, so 36 will be the correct answer. So the HCF in this case would be what? 36. Is there any option? Yes, option number D. Moving to question number 48. It says the cost of a dozen headphones is 78564. Samir wants to buy 5 headphones. Find the amount to be paid by him to get 5 headphones. So the cost of 12 headphones is given as 78564. We need to find the cost of 5 headphones. So we can solve this in a single step, that is 78564 into 5 by 12. Just need to divide this large number with 12. 78564. Let me change the pen size so that I don't take a lot of space. 12 6 are 72, 12 7 are 84. Okay. 12 5 are 60, 12 4 are 48, and 12 7 are 84. So now we need to divide this, multiply this 6547 into what? 5. 5s are 35 and may 3, 5 4s are 20 and 3 23 and may 2, 5 5s are 25 and 2 27 and may 2, 6 5s are 30 and 2 32. So 32735 is the correct answer. Pardon my mistakes that I am doing along the way. I don't know why, but I'm not in touch today. Anyway, so this is the answer, 32735, and it is only in option number B. So it is option number B. Yeah. Moving to the next question. The next question is in the next slide. So last 2 questions. It says Trisa is arranging fruit juices for 40 classmates. She wants to serve 250 ml of juice to each classmate. What is the minimum amount of tetra bags she requires for serving each? If each tetra pack contains 2.5 liters of juice. So the scenario which we are given in this question is, we need to we need to calculate the amount, the quantity or the number of packets that this girl Trisa requires. 250 ml is what each serving or each student will get. There are 40 such students, so 25 into 4 is 100. 2 more zeros is 10,000 ml. We know 1000 ml is 1 liter. So it is 10 times of this. So if we multiply 10 here, we need to multiply 10 here as well. So a total of 10 liters of juice is required. So 1 tetra pack can make 2.5 liters of juice. So how many tetra packs would be required? So 10 divided by 2.5. This decimal will go in the numerator, 25 into 4. So 4 such tetra packs is required. I hope I made sense and you guys understood. Moving to the last question of this video. So 34 by 15 into 45 by 17. We need to compute the reciprocal of this. So first 17 into 2 and 15 into 3 will get 6. Now we need to convert this, or we need to find the reciprocal of it. So the reciprocal is 1 by 6. Option number C will be correct. So till now we have solved all the questions of this AI All India SAINIK School Entrance Exam. Not all the questions, 25 questions of this math section. In the next video I will try to cover the rest of the questions. Okay, one more thing, I might have made some error in this question, but I'm not quite in mood to look into this again, so pardon my mistake, but I guess it is quite correct. If there would be any mistake, it would be only in the calculations. This formula is quite correct. You can try it on by yourself. So thanks a lot for tuning in. Till then, keep learning.